Hello and welcome to this month's unboxing of the Witch's Moon. So this is for the month of May. I've been getting this box for a while. It actually comes in this other box that's down here. So whenever you get it, it won't look like this. It won't be super obvious what it is. So yeah, let's go ahead and tear into this. And I'll just kind of talk about it as we go through. I don't remember the exact price of this box. It is the most expensive monthly subscription. Woo! Alchemy looks like it's this month's theme. They always have a theme. It looks like this month is going to be Alchemy. Ooh, I'm already loving that card. So they have 3 different sizes. One is the Witch's Roots, which is mostly about herbs. One is the Witch's... Can't remember what the other one is because I never get it. I never got the Roots one either, but I was very interested in that one. But again, I'll put those up here too, along with the prices. Those other ones are small as well, but they're still really good. So I'm gonna keep stuff up here and I'll put like scraps and whatnot down here. So we always get, and sorry, I have shaky hands, but I'll try to lay stuff down so you can just see it that way. We always get an oracle card. This one is absolutely beautiful. I'm getting strong Maid Mother Crone vibes from it. And it said, the word wants to be written. And oh my gosh, as a communications person, whose like main job is writing, this is going up on my desk without a doubt. And actually, let me turn this to you. By the way, I'm in my pajamas because it's Saturday. And just so you know, so this is the May box. Today is May 8th. So you get it I usually get mine within the first week. You get it's really weird. You get charged for the box like quite earlier than you actually get it, but anyway. So yes, the theme of this one is the Alchemist, and this has all the descriptions of what is actually in the box, and you always get a blank piece of paper to use in your Book of Shadows or journaling or what have you. Lady Betty is getting up here. I don't know if you'll be able to see her. We have a little sigil. This might be, I wonder if it's for change. Let me just see if I can like get an idea of it. Okay, so I think that this dot at the top, or this dot over here, usually represents like the top. So let me look at it this way. Yeah, I'm thinking that it has to do, since it's alchemy, I'm thinking it probably has to do something with change or transition. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't really do anything with those sigils. They're not my jam. I think that they're pretty cool. I might make something out of them one day. I do collect them. So this month's Book of Shadows art is for the Honeymoon, the June SBAT, which is really cool, but also kind of interesting. I mean, they usually do give us stuff pretty well ahead of time so that you can prepare for like your Sabbats or your SBATs. Like I think we got our Beltane stuff like did we get it in March? No, we got it in April. Anyway, so the June SBAT, the Honeymoon, that is just gorgeous. I really love their Book of Shadows art. It's dark, but it's colorful. It's full of information. Eventually, I'm going to compile all of these. I think that this is a really cool table of alchemical symbols. So again, just like for someone who's into the occult and whatnot, like this is a really cool box. I'm not sorry if you hear me sniffling. I don't plan on editing this. I'm probably just going to upload it as is because I need to get a video up. I have been very busy with work, but anyway, you don't care about that. But this is just super cool, and it would be a great way for you to like kind of go through and make your sigils using like some of these. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, so they have the different astrology signs and then some different So we've got wax, oil, sand, bronze, phosphorus, gold, sun. It makes, that's interesting. So sun is like within gold, which makes, I mean, that makes sense based on like occultism and esoteric practices. And then like the gold is, it has like almost a male symbol kind of phallic thing going on. So that's interesting. But anyway, alrighty, enough on that. Let's get to the good goods. Okay, so we're gonna open up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so usually, what do I think is in here if we're doing alchemical things? Oh gosh, I have no idea. But I'm going to save this for last because this is usually like the big ticket item. We always get a salt. And so again, like, yeah, we get our litha salts. Let's see, what do you smell like? Let's do, ooh, okay, that kind of came out everywhere. Oh, okay, that smells like rose. Oh, that smells just like my great-grandmother. Oh, gosh, that one's kind of, let me not put it all over the floor. That one's kind of messy. Usually they don't come this messy. It looks like they used a different jar lid this time, but, I mean, it's fine. Oh my gosh, but it smells, I personally love rose. So that's not like a scent that offends me at all. Just gonna drop that in there. And since I don't actually have a book of shadows, what I want to tell you that I do with like all of my stuff instead, I have like a digital grimoire where I have different Word documents where I save the, like I have my categories of herbs and oils and candles and like crystals and gems and rocks, and I basically just input all of the information from this little guy, and then I store these, and I can just go to my digital grimoire. And I don't really like writing, again, I have shaky hands, I just have issues with my hands, so like typing things is much easier. So it looks like this month, I swear I keep seeing Marshmallow Root. Am I imagining this? Because, okay, so last month I thought that I had gotten something before, but I didn't really get it before. I just like thought I had. But we have Marshmallow Root, which I don't know what that's for. Dead Sea Salt, that's going to be super fun to do in some rituals. I usually use like my table salt. So maybe I'll save this for like a really important SBAT or a really powerful spell that I want to do where I just kind of want to amp it up. And then wild cherry bark. So like from a cherry tree? Because I doubt it. I'm sure it smells like tree and not like cherries, but I just want to sniff it. Ooh. That smells interesting. It smells like, it smells very, obviously it's cherry bark, but I mean, it smells very earth. It's like more aromatic than I thought it would be. And then I don't need to smell the sea salt. I'm sure it smells like salt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think I got some of that in my nose. Okay, so those smell like herbs. There was no reason for me to sniff that. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting lots of like old-timey scents. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait on that. I wanna do the oil next. This looks like the oil. Okay, so you always get like 3 of these little bags of herbs, or I guess in this case salts, and then you always get an oil. Ooh. And it has things like, it always has herbs, and like usually they put like a tiny quartz in it, like a little Lumerian quartz. That's what they've been doing a lot. So this looks like, it just says Magickal anointing oil. And let me reference, because it has like these symbols on it, which that one is sun. And that looks like, I mean, that looks like a sun. Is it some other symbol? I mean, I'm definitely just gonna have to read the paper, but it's usually they name them, like they name the oils more so of what it's related to. So let me give it, you don't really want to shake it, but you want to like twist it around. Oh, okay, so that smells like very... It smells like a magical anointing oil. It doesn't smell floral. It smells almost musky. Yeah, like it smells more like a musk. So then the other thing that you always get are these candles, which I have 2 out on, it's not really an altar. I mean, it kind of is an altar. It's like my seasonal space. And I actually, oh, that's fun. Okay, so I have one of these color, and I actually have it out. So now I feel, and these are gonna be really good for Litha Midsummer, for burning then. Why did I just unwrap this entire thing? Because I just get too excited. That's why. But I have used these candles before in spells, and they burn so well. Like, honestly, these candles are one of my favorite things consistently that comes in the box. And I should not have taken it all the way out of the paper. I'm just gonna end up or I don't know, I do want to set it out because, okay, look, I'll just show you. Like, I literally have this sitting behind me. So yeah, it looks like it's basically the same candle. So I don't know if it's a little bit smaller though. Like, it's not quite as large, but I mean, that's not a problem for me. But so I am going to, yeah, I'm going to use this for Litha. And yeah, so I have that yellow one sitting out on like my seasonal space, and then I have this little purple one too, like lilac lavender color. I just think it's so pretty in springtime. Okay, so now we have the Honeymoon Incense, and this is another thing you get every single month. You get some incense sticks. Their incense sticks are potent. This smells almost clean. It smells like a very clean, musky scent, which sounds like an oxymoron, but yeah. Not floral, not sweet, just kind of clean and musky. That's how I do my scent profiling. I don't know what I'm actually talking about. And what do I think? I have no idea what these. So I think this one is the mineral. We always get a rock or a crystal. Ooh, that's a chonky boy. I don't know what you are. I mean, it looks a little bit dark to be like just a quartz. Just a quartz. Like, oh my gosh, I'm the worst. But it's pretty cool. I like that it's like a little bit smooth all around, but then it's got like this nice rough texture back here. So I like it whenever you have like slightly smooth and then the roughness, because I feel like it's a bit more earthy, and it helps me with grounding, at least that way. I really hope my camera is recording all this, my phone. I am super into this month's box so far. Hopefully I'm not going through this too quickly and like giving you enough of a reaction. I'm just genuinely like happy with it. Oh gosh, is this something I'm never gonna use? Okay, this looks like something I'm never gonna use. I have no idea what this is. I've gotten quite a few things that I'm like, I'm not gonna use that. Like, we had a unicorn theme box. Okay, so it doesn't, I mean, it stands up on that. It doesn't stand up on the actual flat surface. Looking at the, oh, no, I guess I just had it in like the right. It has to go with this thing, whatever this is. Oh, okay, all right. It's a glass jar, and this is like the stopper. That's what I'm guessing that this is. And if that's so, yep. Snap. Oh my god, I just said snap. Oh my gosh, I'm so old. Anyway, so like the boxes that these come in, they're super, super nice. Very cushioned. It's not gonna come broken, but it does like, it looks, okay. So the way that the glass is made, this is probably handmade. That's so awesome. Most of their stuff is usually handmade, but it looks like there's little cracks in it, but it's not actually cracked. I don't know if that's just like a finishing touch that they do. Stop. It's a potion bottle, and it's got our little pentagram, pinnacle. Don't come at me if I get them mixed up. I think it's a pentagram. I think that's the correct one. But this is like a good hefty glass guy, and I've been wanting to get one, so I'm like really happy that this came in the box. Sorry if I pulled it out of frame and you couldn't see it just then. But the thing about this is it seems more for decorative purposes than for practical purposes, or you're definitely not going to want to store anything in here that like has to stay secure, because that's not airtight, like obviously. If you did a wax melt around it, it would probably be better, but yeah. Oh, I'm just so happy about this. Oof, I'm gonna add you. This would be like a great decanter if like you have an oil that you make for yourself and you just want to store it, I guess. And then you could like use this to like pull out the oil. I don't know. Use it for what you want. Salts. Ooh, yeah. This would actually, because I'm trying to think of things that like I could use this for that wouldn't, like I don't need it to stay super fresh. But this is pretty cool because now that I'm looking at this, like we have the little potion bottles on here, which is nice. Oh man, I am going, this is like giving me strong inspiration. So this is the reason why I like this box, because A, I burn incense. I burn incense all the time. I don't use bath salts as much as I should, but whenever I do, I go through them. I like having different oils. Honestly, like, these two things, I could go without getting every single month. I feel like I could do just fine getting this once a month and then this on the other month, just because I don't go through one of these in a month, personally. But I mean, I do like using their oils, not just to like anoint myself, but also to anoint things in my magical workings. But this, man, this I'm excited about. Like last month's, I'm actually looking at it right now. It's hanging up on my wall. Last month's Special Boy, like I'm actually using too. So let's put this away so that you can see everything that we got, and I'm just going to talk through it some. Hopefully you can like see with this blanket that I have. And everything is nice and in frame. I'm gonna try and face it toward you. Yeah, this looks like kind of, that looks like presentation. Okay. You get that. You get that. I talked about the alchemical table for way too long. And then I keep the string too because I use the string for stuff. Okay, so this is everything that you got plus paper. So let's talk through some of this real quick. I'm gonna do a quick check, make sure we're still recording. Oh, my phone looks not happy. No, I think it's fine. Okay. Alrighty, so the Alchemist. So our little man right here, exclusive hand-blown alchemical vessel with sample rod. So yeah, this is supposed to be like something that you would pull out and then it has like the oil on it. So it's a sample rod. So we'll oh my gosh. So just so you know, in the description, this entire block right here, that whole block of text is just about this bottle and about alchemy in general. So yeah, no, actually it's just about this vessel. Sorry, I should say it that way. Okay, so this is a Transmutation Sigil, which makes sense. Again, that's kind of what I was thinking about. Table of alchemical symbols, Book of Shadows artwork, They do partner with local artists to create these. It's usually the same person, hence why, I mean, obviously we get the same style. And then, let's see, why do they do this? Hand-rolled anointed divine process spell candle. So this has the intention built in it of bringing you clarity and stillness as you allow energies to formulate within your vessel. After creating your tincture, elixir. So I think that this actually, like, in this big block of text, I'm not reading it all right now, but I think it actually has, like, an idea of some spell work that you could do with it. Yeah, because they're talking about incorporating the herbs. So it's not, okay, so it's not a spell kit. I never look at this box as a spell kit. It usually has things that you can, like, do together in order to make a spell. Like, it has all the makings for spell work, but it's not like step 1, step 2, step 3. I think I've seen that once in this box. Granted, I haven't had it for that long, but still. So that's your spell candle, and again, I love those candles. Goodness, yeah, they have a lot. Oh, they actually have. Oh, they have a lot more, like, safety information for the candle this time than I'm used to. Okay. Okay, so this is the Purity of Gold Magical Anointing Oil. Okay, so they just didn't put it on the bottle. I'm like, they usually give it fun names. But, yeah. Okay, so Purity of Gold Magical Anointing Oil. Built with the intention of nurturing the energy of gentle perfection. That's interesting. Okay, so they've enchanted the oil with ginger, orange, frankincense, and myrrh, which makes a lot of sense. It has rosemary, ground sage herbs, and myrrh resin as well, and their Lumerian quartz. So there you go. We have also included a special mixture. They typically do this. They'll mix in like another oil to just give it a boost. Father Time Magical Oil from their personal cabinet of witchery. So yeah, and the base of this oil is sunflower oil. Most of them are. I think that's what I've always seen in there. Oh yeah, you can hear that little quartz guy. Okay, and so this is a quartz. Again, it's pretty heavy. It's good size, good weight. Again, it's one of the most programmable crystals, so it's like something that you can, ooh, it actually feels really good in my hand. So it's very multi-dimensional, which makes sense with this box now that I'm thinking about it, because it is a transmutation, like alchemical box things. Okay, I don't know alchemy. I'm not going to try and act like I do. But this is a stone that kind of like, that makes sense to me, because quartz can be used for so many things. So you know what I'm saying. All right, so our wild cherry bark, known to be used in many attraction and love rituals. Cool. Good for passion. Good luck. Awesome. Boosts palpability in your spell. So Dead Sea Salt, healing properties, cleansing and banishing. So, okay, cool. Marshmallow Root, attractive and protective. Okay, I swear I have Marshmallow Root. And I have to say it like marshmallow. But yeah. Okay, so soothing and comforting. Most helpful guides and spirits are called upon by the Marshmallow Root, if you believe in that. Cool. Alright, so our Lithus Celebratory Sacred Salt. Let's see. Yep, for Midsummer, we're talking about that. Oh my gosh. The goddess embodying the cool, refreshing element of water. Fiery warmth of light from the god. Okay, what is in it? Oh gosh. Okay, they actually have a ton. Okay, here we go. Orange, rose, and bergamot oils, as well as hyssop, lavender, St. John's wort, and hawthorn. Okay, so, oh, they've also included a mixture of midsummer magical oil, which I kind of would, like, are we going to get the midsummer oil next month? Maybe. It would have made sense for, like, the litha salt to come with the midsummer oil. Also, why are you calling it different things? Why don't you, I mean, obviously anyone can call it what they want, but it's just weird whenever you choose different names in my mind. Anyway, okay, so I definitely got rose. I got nothing of the other stuff, but it makes sense that those are the things that are in it because it's all about life and warmth and the heat, so I get that. So honeymoon ritual incense sticks during the June SBAT. Oh yeah, because it's the honeymoon. All right, all right. And it doesn't say what is in here or like what the scent is. That's so weird. You gave us so much detail for the other stuff. Why not tell me what is in the incense sticks? But anyway, okay. Usually they do. Honeymoon Book of Shadows artwork. Again, same artist, and it's just a gorgeous piece of art. I really do enjoy those. I am not a great artist, so. The personalized oracle reading. Okay, so this is from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. Artwork by Autumn Sky Morrison. Yeah, and so, I mean, they obviously choose them at random. Whichever one comes to you is the one that's, like, meant for you. And as someone who writes for a living, like, come on. Like, that is obviously, like, very aligned with me. I do like working with cards, so there you go. And then you get your parchment paper. There we go. And that is everything that is in the May Witch's Moon. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with this. Sorry if this seemed a little bit disjointed. I'm not editing it. I'm just going to put it up as is. And let me know what you think down below. Did you get this box? Do you think, okay, so here's the thing. Now that I'm looking at this objectively, I don't know if it was worth, okay, so I'm trying to think. I usually try and say, how much would I spend for each of these things? And I don't know, I feel like they're kind of going down a little bit. I'm used to getting like something cast in bronze, but I mean it's hard because it's hand blown glass. I don't know what something like this would run for, and it is nice and heavy, and I mean this is a pretty large, it's a good sized piece of quartz, and I needed more quartz, and I don't know, I think I have a hard time with this box sometimes because these two items I just don't use. I don't have a super ton use for the Book of Shadows art. I like getting it and collecting it. But I love getting the box because either way, when I do use these things, even though I don't typically use them up very quickly, they're great quality. Same thing with the incense. I love the herbs that I get. The packaging is just, it's good. I like that I can see exactly what it is. Like, it makes sense to me. So I'm still, I'm starting to teeter on the idea of not getting the box anymore, but every time that I stop getting the box, it's like I lose that little umph of motivation during the time of the month where I am like normally get the box and it's like, okay, I've re-energized like my spiritual practice. So I don't know, I kind of go back and forth about it. And then of course I have like my pros and cons to subscription boxes video too, where I kind of go about that and talk about that in more depth. But anyways, I will go ahead and close this out. Let me know what you think of this box. Like, comment, subscribe, or dislike. But if you're going to dislike, tell me why you dislike so I can get better in the future. Unless, I mean, obviously if it's because I didn't edit this, then I know. Life is hard right now. I've got a lot going on. I'll post an update in a little bit. But anyways, this is the Witch's Moon unboxing for the month of May. And have a magical day.